Hello, welcome to Olympian Cares, giving you the best in water testing and analysis. Today we're looking at Lexology, where smaller New York water systems are no longer exempt for the adoption of emerging contaminants list, yielding expected testing of PFAs. Now, if you're not familiar with PFAs, they are forever chemicals. They're also known as polyfluorinated substances, and they're also very dangerous because not only does it take a long time for them to degrade, but they can also be potentially cancerous. So what happened on December 23, 2021? Governor Kathy Hochul signed a new amendment to the public health law that will create New York's first emerging contaminants list. And that's also going to expand the number of chemicals to be included, many of which are per and polyfluorinated substances, also known as PFAs. Now, there's some different commentary on this. Some say this new law establishes New York as perhaps the strictest jurisdiction in the United States with respect to testing drinking water for PFAs. Under the new legislation, an act to amend the public health law in relation to establishing a list of emerging contaminants, a new number of PFA chemicals are added to the emerging contaminant list, such as perfuronic acid as well, plurifuronic pateptonic acid, and a number of different PFA substances and derivatives. Legislators say that New York's Emerging Contaminant Monitoring Act, enacted in 2017, ECMA, was created with the intent to address a federal loophole in emerging contaminant monitoring. Although the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency, the EPA, under the Safe Drinking Water Act requires periodic testing for 30 unregulated contaminants suspect to be present in drinking water supplies. This is known as the Unregulated Contaminant Monitoring Rule, or UCMR. Now, one thing to note here is if you keep diligent and if there is a lot of awareness about PFAs, then there's a good chance that a lot of problems like this can be caught. Not only that, but there's a good chance that people can understand what these contaminants are and avoid them. Governor Hochul said of the law, the creation of New York's first emerging contaminant list will provide the public with critical water quality information, protect public health, and inform the Department of Health on what chemicals need drinking water standards. So with all of that, how do you actually know if there's PFAs in your water or other contaminants? Well, you need to get your water tested and analyzed.